Hi, I am Roxana from VP Estate, and in this video I will show how to import the San Diego demo. In this video you will learn the steps that you need to take before and after the demo import. First, I will show the steps that you need to take before importing the demo. On this domain I have only installed the theme. The first step is to make sure that all theme included plugins are also installed and active. You will have this warning after the theme install. You will need to click Activate Installed Plugins, select the theme included plugins and press Activate. For the theme options to work correctly, the VP Residence Core Functionality plugin is mandatory, and to be able to import a demo, the one-click demo import needs to be installed as well. The theme offers two plugins as page editors, Elementor and VP Baker Visual Composer. You can choose between one of these two plugins, but for the demo content to be imported correctly, you will need to have installed and active the plugin that was used to create the demo that you want to import. Most of our demos are created with Elementor, so you will need to have Elementor and VP Residence Elementor add-on installed and active in your site before the demo import. I will activate all the theme included plugins. I will go back to dashboard. This is a warning that will show after the Elementor install. I will dismiss it. After I am done with the plugins install and activation, I will need to activate my theme. Here you will need to add your ThemeForest username and your purchase code. I will add here the ThemeForest username and the license code. I will tick the consent box and press register license. My theme is now activated. I will refresh the page. The last step before importing the demo is to install the SVG Support plugin. The theme supports SVG icons for features and amenities, and for the demo icons to be imported along with the demo content, you will need to have the plugin installed before starting with the demo import. For that, I will go to Plugins. I will click Add New. I will look for the SVG Support plugin. This is the plugin that you need to install. I will click Install Now and press Activate. Now I can proceed with the demo import. For that, I will go to VP Residence Options, Import Demo. Here you will find all theme included demos. You need to be aware that you can have only one demo imported at once. If you change your mind and you need to import a different demo, you will need to clear the current demo from your site and after import a different one. I will look for the San Diego demo. This is the one. I will click Import Demo. I will click Continue and Import. And now I will wait for the demo content to be imported. The process will take a few minutes. The demo import is now complete, and next I will show the steps that you need to take after the demo import. First, you will need to set permalinks correctly. For that, you will need to go to Settings, Permalinks. You will need to set them as post name. I will save the change. And next you will need to start replacing the demo content with your own. You will need to go to VP Residence Options, start with General section and review the settings available and make the settings that apply for your business. I will explain really fast the options available. In General settings, you'll have the option to change country, unit measurement and other settings. In user role, you can make settings for the roles that you need for your site. In logos, you can replace the demo logo with your own. Here you will need to upload your own logo. You will need to make your own settings for price and currency. Going further, in social and contact, you will need to replace demo details for contact with your own. Here you will need to add your email address, your company name and other details. Also, you will need to add here your social accounts, and here you can set social login if needed. Next, in map section, you will need to decide on the map system that you want to use. You can keep OpenStreet or select Google Maps. If Google Maps will be selected, then a Google Maps API key will need to be created and added here. In property page section, you can make settings for your property pages. You have many options available and you need to go through each section and set it as you need it. In property card card custom, you can make settings for the theme cards. In design, you can manage colors and other design elements. In email management, you have controls over the notifications that are sent from your site. Here you have almost all notifications and you can change their content. In membership, you can choose the submission type for your site. You can leave it to free, charge, per listing, or with membership packages. Also here you can make settings for the submission page and set your payment methods. You can set PayPal and Stripe from the theme or enable WooCommerce, and you can use as payment method any add-on from the WooCommerce plugin. Next, in search you have the option to set the theme advanced search. You can set the type, set fields and make other settings. This is just a quick overview. You will need to check each option available and set it as you need it. In the admin sidebar, you will have different sections. Now I will go on front end. You can see that the demo content was imported, and for the home page to show exactly as the one in our official demo, you will need to make some manual adjustments. This is one section that will require manual adjustments. For this section we used a widget with property categories, and since on import the categories will have different category IDs, you will need to manually select the categories and manually upload images for each category used. I will scroll down. You'll need to do the same for this section as well. I will show how to manage these two sections. First, I will show how to set them. Since the page was created with Elementor, I will click Edit with Elementor. I will scroll down to the categories section here. You can see that no category was imported. You will need to choose categories manually. You'll need to select each element and select a category. For all the categories selected here, an image will need to be manually uploaded. I will go to the next section. Here we used the same widget, just with different arrangement for the columns. You will need to do the same, select a category for each element. I will quickly do this. I selected all categories. I will save the changes made, and next I will show how to manually upload images for categories. For that I will need to go back to admin. You will find all property categories under properties. They are categories, type, city, neighborhood, county, state, features and amenities, and property status. I will start with categories. To upload an image, you will need to press Edit, press the Upload Image button. You can select an image from media library or upload one from your device. I will upload one from my device. I will press Insert into Post and update the change that I made. Now I will go to another category. I will go to neighborhood. The steps are exactly the same for all categories. I will show another example. I will edit this category. I will do the same. I will press the upload image button. I will upload an image from my device. I will press Insert into Post and Update. Now I will go on home page and refresh the page. And now you will see that the image that I added for the categories are visible. Since the steps are exactly the same for all categories, so I will add the rest of the images of the record and after show the results. I added all images. Now the sections show exactly as the ones from the official demo. This was a quick description on the steps that you need to take before and after the demo import, but you will need to review each section in Theme Options and in Admin and make settings that will fit your business. Next, I will show a quick overview on how to manage the elements in homepage. Since the page was created with Elementor, I will go to the Elementor editor. This section here is the theme header. This section cannot be edited with Elementor. You can manage it from Theme Options. So I will go to admin and show the settings that you need to make. First of all, to change the header type, you will need to go to general header. The existing header type is the 4 type. You can change it to any other types available, you will see that here you have a logo. This logo will be replaced by the one that you upload in Team Options, and next you will have here social and a phone number. These are widgets that you can manage from admin. I will show this as well. You will need to go to Appearance, Widgets. You will need to look for the header for widget area, and here you can manage the widgets from the header section. Here you will need to add your own social links, and here you need to change the phone number that we added. Going back to the homepage, I will start with the actual homepage content. I have enabled Navigator to have better access to each page container. You can enable it by pressing this button. I will select the first section, which is the header one. Here we added a container with a video as background and added text and 2 buttons. To change the video, you will need to go to the style section of the container, and in background here you'll have the option to change the video and also the background type. Instead of the video, you can choose an image or anything else that you want. The text over this video was added with the heading widget. You will have the option to edit it. The same goes for the other text used, and for the last buttons we used button widget from Elementor. You will have the option to change the button link, text and make other settings. The same will apply for the second button. Here you can change link and text. Going further to the next container, here we added these boxes with text. For that we used icon box widget from Elementor. You'll have the option to change the text. You'll need to do this for each element used in this section. Next we added 3 images. For that we used the image widget from Elementor. You can replace the demo images with your own. You will need to do this for each element. Going further, here we created a section with image and text. This image was added as the container background. You can replace it with your own by going to Style. Here you can delete the demo image and choose your own. Going further, in the second container we added text with the heading widget. The text here is added with the text editor widget from Elementor, and here we added a button using the button widget from Elementor. You can change link and make other settings. Going further to the next section, here we created a section to display feature neighborhoods using the VP Residence display categories widget. You will need to replace the categories from demo and add your own. We have already explained how to select the categories and how to manually upload an image to each category used in this section. Going further, we created a section for the latest properties. Here we added a section title using heading widget, and next we created the properties list using the VP Residence properties list with top bar widget. Here you can make changes to change the top bar filters. You can select here the categories that you need. For the actual list you can change the number of items that will be displayed. Also you can enable the display as grid option that will change the number of units per row based on the unit minimum width that you will set here. This widget will have the option to filter properties by categories. Going further to the next section, we added here popular categories using the VP Residence display categories widget. We have already explained how to select categories and how to upload images, so I will go to the next section, which is the testimonials one. For this section we added 2 containers. In the first one you will have an image and a video button. The image was added as a background for the container. You can change it from the style section of the container. Here you can delete it and add your own. Here we used the VP Residence video player widget. You will have the option to change the icon and change the video options. For the second container we added the details using heading, text editor and image box widget. You'll have the option to edit the details for each of them. Next we created a section for blog posts. We also created it with 2 containers. In this section we used the theme VP Residence Content Grid. We added here the IDs of the blog posts that we wanted to display. I will show where to take these IDs from. For that I will go back to admin. I will go to posts and here you will find the blog post ID. This is the number that you need to copy and paste in the widget. Going further to the last section in the page, we created a section for contact. We added this image here and here we created a contact form. The image can be replaced by selecting this container and in style section background overlay you'll have the option to delete the demo image and upload your own. In the second section we used the contact form builder widget to create the contact form. You'll have the option to change the details. You can change the fields from the contact form and also make other settings. This was just a quick overview of the homepage elements. This wraps our video. Thank you for watching and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get instant notifications on new videos.